Hello and welcome to an Everyday Canines video. In this episode on the A to Z of Hoopers, we're going to be looking at advancing our rear cross. So now at this stage, we want to start adding in a cue. We've done lots of that movement behind them and the dog's gotten used to that. Now we're adding in a cue. That actually means you're going to turn. Now you've got two options on this. You can do like I do with Sparrow. We have a cue that means turn away from me and a cue that means turn towards me. Or you can have pure directionals, lefts and rights. Whichever option you choose, we're going to work on them similar to this way. And we did some lefts and rights work earlier on. So we're building on that. If you've not done that, go back to that and have a look. On the other hand, with the contextual cues, we've hung on and we're now going to be adding them to that. Okay, so what basically I'm going to do is I'm going to teach her that away means turn away from me. So I have set up, if you can see, these hoops are turning in a curve. And I'm going to be on the outside of the curve. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my treat ball here. Don't steal it before we've begun, Lala. Come on. So it's very obvious to the dog where it is. Now, if I said go, she probably would just get that. But I want to just start adding in my away cue. So I'm going to say go, away. I'm really just giving a very simplistic version of a rear cross for her. So you could actually do this with your treat and train if you've got one. Set that up there. It means you haven't got to keep putting the food in. Okay, wait. So I'm going to put it out there again. A bit further away this time. And again, now I want her to, as much as anything, she's listening to the word, but I want her to see the movement. Because she is working on a contextual cue, this means that she's got to need to look at my off arm. And that's going to go in and scoop her around. Go away, like that. So that is a way of helping her. With the contextual cues, you're going to be using more body language. If you're using rights and lefts, you are going to stick to, you can still use that body movement, but you're not going to use it so much because you're going to be using the rights and lefts and aiming for your dog to do this on a verbal. But Sparrow is Sparrow. Sparrow needs a bit of visual. Okay, so she's doing that nicely. This time, I'm not going to have the toy ready down there. I'm going to throw it in as she's going through. Okay, go. Away. Good girl. She was paying a bit too much attention to me and she wasn't sure, but because she got value for hoops, she picked up the hoop. So that is really good because though she was paying a little bit too much attention to what I was doing, and that's why she looked, she still did what I asked her to do. Let's try it. I do want you in this arm. I'm going to try it this time. I'm going to have the toy in my arm here rather than in the arm I'm doing the rear cross with. Go away. Good girl. That was better. She just needed me to have that toy out of the picture. Good girl. So this is all just playing around. Proofing it, building it up. We'll keep moving it. Well, now, obviously I've done this as a left, but we'll obviously do it as a right. I'd be doing something similar with my directionals, except I would expect my dogs to be much more confident with them at this stage already, so that really I would just be pairing movement with the directional cue. So I'd be setting this up and just seeing it. But you can do this with your directionals as well. But Sparrow is a special case, and in Hoopers I don't mind having these contextual cues because I will be guiding a lot from behind, won't I? And they work for you. So as I say, you do that side, you do the next side. That is your basics. Now, you're working on these with your dog, you're behind the dog on these ones. So let's set up to make this slightly longer. And your goal here is to add on the movement that you had when you were doing your rear cross practice. So we're going to cross diagonally across there. Okay, ready? Go. Away. Good girl. Rubbish throw from Mum. So we're just working on the free hoops with me going away from them. Go. Away. Good girl. That was nice. See, so I was moving sooner with my rear cross work, testing her, and because we've got the confidence of building the foundation, not an issue, was it, baby? So that's going to be our foundation work on rear crosses, building up to that turn, working from behind. And next I'm going to show you what you have to do is you're going to have a pass by rear cross. Slightly more complicated, that'll be the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this Everyday Canines video, and if you have, you might like to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the bell icon and you'll get notifications of new videos as they come out. And you can find us also on Facebook and Instagram. And I hope to see you all again very, very soon.